Hi everyone! The Champions League has returned to us with incredible duels, whereas Real Madrid's recent plans for the summer transfer window has been absolutely wild. So let's waste no time and get started. Just don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get the show on the pitch. Barcelona have officially unveiled its third kit for the 2024-25 season. It stands out for the use of green with blue details. Al Nassr sacked Luis Castro as head coach after a 1-1 draw against Iraqi side Al Sharta in the AFC Champions League. Fermin Lopez was back in Barcelona group training yesterday, but suffered a muscular injury in his right thigh, which will keep him out of action until mid-October. Croatia legend Ivan Perisic is in talks with PSV regarding a contract that will run until the end of this season. Manchester United are expected to offer Amad Diallo a new long-term contract. Negotiations will begin in the coming months. Manchester City are monitoring the progress of Nottingham Forest and England midfielder Morgan Gibbs-White. Anthony Taylor will not referee a Premier League match this weekend. In his last fixture, he dished out 14 yellow cards during the clash between Bournemouth and Chelsea, setting a league record. Lautaro has the potential to win the Ballon d'Or. I would prefer someone from City to win the award, but he is a sensational player. If you are a captain, a striker playing for Argentina, a world champion, and an America's Cup winner, you have to be a special player, Pep Guardiola claimed. France central midfielder Adrien Rabiot has joined Olympique Marseille as a free agent. His contract will be valid for 2 years. The president of the Catalan Football Federation, Joan Soteras, will become president of the Spanish Federation until a new president is elected. Stefano Pioli is the main candidate to become the new head coach of Al Nassr. The parties are very close to finalizing the deal. We need Joshua Kimmich to be the face of the project. His performances, willingness, heart. He is predestined for that. He should be the captain of Bayern Munich of the future. But first, we have to extend the contract, Max Abril said. He is still under contract for the next 3 years. There were clubs interested in Kvara, but we wanted to continue together. We are now working with his agent to extend the contract, Napoli director Giovanni Manna shared. Kylian Mbappe scored his first Champions League goal for Real Madrid. The stellar Frenchman opened the scoring against Stuttgart. Juventus striker Kenan Yildiz made history as the first goalscorer in the inaugural league phase of the new-look Champions League. Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez are the two highest-selling shirts from the MLS so far this season. Messi is in first place and Suarez is in second. Davy Klaassen has returned to Ajax for the second time. He signed a contract with the Amsterdam club as a free agent until next summer. At 19 years and 136 days old, Kenan Yildiz has become the youngest player to score for Juventus in the UEFA Champions League, surpassing Alessandro Del Piero, 20 years and 308 days against Borussia Dortmund on September 13, 1995. Vitor Roque has no plans to come back to Barcelona after his unsuccessful experience there. Real Betis are considering buying him out. Manuel Neuer was forced off the pitch during Tuesday's clash with Dinamo Zagreb due to an injury. He was substituted immediately at halftime. Former Liverpool forward Andy Carroll has left French Liga 2 side Amiens to join Bordeaux, who have been relegated to the 4th tier due to financial irregularities. Crystal Palace and Ipswich Town could recruit Ben Chilwell in the winter. Chelsea are not counting on him. Legendary rapper Jay-Z could become a co-owner of Everton if John Textor finally acquires the club. Aston Villa's top goal scorer, Oli Watkins, has been substituted off in the 60th minute with what seemed to be an ankle injury against Young Boys. His recovery term will be determined after a medical. Bayern Munich became the first side in the Champions League history to score 9+ goals in a single game. In the League Cup tie against Barnsley, winger Antony scored his first Manchester United goal of the season. AC Milan's first-choice goalkeeper Mike Mignon picked up an injury during the match against Liverpool following a nasty clash with Fikayo Tomori. He was replaced by 19-year-old debutant Lorenzo Torriani. Harry Kane has become the leading English goal scorer in Champions League history with 33 goals. The UCL is finally back, and here are its first results. However, football was played not only in the Champions League. Stuttgart fought very well at the Bernabeu. In the first half, Thibaut Courtois made a couple of super saves. Thus, the team went into the break with the score tied at 0-0. In the very first minute of the second half, Kylian Mbappe put Los Blancos ahead, but Undav managed to equalize in the 68th minute. Still, beating Real Madrid in the Champions League on their home turf is an almost impossible task to accomplish. In the 86th minute, RODRI scored a header, and at the end of the game, it was Endrick who secured the victory for Ancelotti's side. Milan had an incredible start to the game against Liverpool, with Christian Pulisic opening the scoring in the 3rd minute. But then, Rossoneri conceded twice after set pieces, which resulted in Van Dijk and Konaté delivering brilliant headers. After the break, Dominique Szoboszlai put the match to rest. Juventus did not notice PSV's defense at all. In the midst of the first half, Kenan Yildiz opened the scoring with a truly stunning goal, and immediately afterwards, Weston McKennie doubled the white and black's lead. At the beginning of the second 45 minutes of play, Nico Gonzalez finished off the Dutch champions. Peter Bosch's charges managed to land the consolation goal only in the closing seconds of stoppage time. Bayern, what are you? Vincent Kompany's men scored 3 times in the first half, but managed to concede twice in the opening 5 minutes of the second one. Well, De Rotten did not forgive Dinamo Zagreb for that daring attempt to get back in the game, scoring 6 more goals. Harry Kane netted a poker of goals, 3 of which came from spot kicks. Okay, moving on to the other news of the day. Everything is pointing to the fact that the summer of 2025 will be a tremendous one for Real Madrid in terms of transfer market activity. More and more details are beginning to emerge in the media on the matter. You see, Real Madrid's priority will include strengthening the center of defense, as the club failed to boost this particular position last summer despite Carlo Ancelotti's request. The La Liga champions are mainly interested in signing Arsenal's first-choice centre-back William Saliba, but his price tag could be too high for the Merengues due to the Frenchman's young age and the role he plays at Arsenal. If no deal is reached, then Tottenham's Christian Romero is the club's plan B. The Spanish giants are also still keen on recruiting Liverpool right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is expected to become a free agent in the summer of 2025. Barcelona really like AC Milan star RAFAEL LEAO, but his arrival at Camp Nou is almost out of the question. Leao stands at the center of Rossoneri's project, not to mention that his contract with the Italian club runs until the summer of 2028. The latter have made it clear that they are ready to let Leao go for only 175 million euros, which is a release clause written into his contract. As you might guess, neither this winter nor next summer will this amount be affordable for Barcelona. Leao himself is happy at Milan and has no intention of leaving the team in the near future. The building of the brand new Galactica squad goes on. Previously, the media reported on Real Madrid's desire to acquire Man City and Spain's key midfielder RODRI. According to the source, Real Madrid's interest in RODRI is needed very strong. However, the Whites are not willing to pay the amount that Man City are currently asking for. Madrid also consider the footballer's salary demands too high. That said, the situation could change dramatically if Manchester City faces a serious financial penalty for violating 115 FFP rules. In this case, the club will be forced to sell its leaders. At the same time, Man City are doing everything they can to keep RODRI. The club will soon offer him a new contract. Jamal Musiala is the main star of Bayern Munich, whom other top clubs are lining up for. The young midfielder's contract with the Bavarians expires in the summer of 2026, thus the club may have to sell him for a big sum of money next summer. If Bayern Munich and Musiala fail to reach a common ground regarding the contract extension, then Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Manchester City will be the ones to compete for his signature. The English champions are the favorites, as they are looking for a suitable replacement for their leader, Kevin De Bruyne. However, it's known that Musiala himself is still inclined to stay at Bayern. Folks, check out the suggested videos from our other channels. Have a great time watching!